Starting. Woo!
Yes.
All right. So, hi everyone. It's Jody from Ireland Family Vacations and Corey from Irish Fireside and Owen from Bite Size Irish Gaelic. And we are here live at the Milwaukee Irish Fest. If you look behind us, you know, people walking around, and there's also tug of war going on behind us. So you may hear a lot of whistling and screaming.
That's not us.
That's not us.
Yeah.
It's for us, probably.
Probably for us, yes. We have the group. Okay, no group. Anyway, we are so excited because, in all honesty, the three of us have never been in one place at the same time, although we've all met each other at different times.
Yep.
So, it's a whole lot of fun. This is my first Irish Fest, and I know this is your
Same
first
here.
Irish Fest,
Yep.
but Corey, you come to Irish Fest a lot for Liam's.
Yeah, we've been selling our jewelry here for the last couple of years. We got broken dishes. But we also, I've been coming. I used to live in Milwaukee, so I was here. This is probably my 18th year, and the festival has maintained a very high quality right from the start.
Excellent. Oh,
Yeah.
how do you like Milwaukee? What do you think of the weather?
The weather is cool. It's a bit warm for me. As an Irish guy, like as I say, I have a big Irish head on me. So I don't really. I got sunburned through my t-shirt. No, we've been really well treated, and like the atmosphere is so nice and relaxed, and we've been able to share a bit of the Irish language, so I love that.
Excellent. And I know you were telling me earlier that you were actually surprised by the amount of people who will just come up to the booth and speak to you in the Irish.
Yeah, it is crazy. Like the amount of people I've had just full-on conversations with in Irish Gaelic, and they're Americans. Like, how did you do that? Where did you learn this? Like, I don't know how they do it really, because they just had the motivation and that emotional connection, isn't it? To just keep going. So I'm sure Corey, you feel the same, like that emotional connection and people with the jewelry.
Yeah, it's anything that ties into their history, and people really appreciate it here, especially in the festival. They can really be like, they can really celebrate it in a way that they can't maybe do among the great general public. So they're here, they get to see you, and I think that's the other benefit. They get to meet people like you, who they might only get to meet online.
All right, there's a blue thing on my screen, and I'm going to close it just in case it's recording, because you can't see Corey's handsome face there with the big blue thing across it. So, this is my first Irish Fest, and I have to say that the thing that most impresses me as a mom is that kids 12 and under are free to get in the gate, which is absolutely awesome, because festivals can be expensive. I mean, because you got to feed the kids, and you have to make sure they don't dehydrate. And oh, heaven forbid, we bought knit caps last night in the 90-degree weather, and then the girls wore them all over the festival, knit hats.
But they were Irish knit.
They were Irish, and then we had to buy necklaces for you guys. And so, festivals can be a really spendy thing. So the fact that, you're saving, that $10, $15 that you might have to spend to get in, if the kids get in free, is absolutely wonderful. And they have a kids area. We actually met Liam, the extra large leprechaun, who said he may stop by if he can get away, which would be great. But the kids area is absolutely fun. Just lots of stuff going on over there. They have a family passport thing where you can work through different areas and get your passport stamped and things like that. So
and one of the stops is actually on your tent, isn't it? They're doing their trip to come by and learn a little bit Irish.
That's right. So we're in the Irish language workshop tent, and yeah, we've got plenty of kids calling by, and they get the stamp and they get the shop like a pirate. Tell me about this thing. There's like a ski lift.
Oh, what do they call that?
Sky glider.
Sky glider.
Okay.
The sky glider takes you from one end of the fairground, the playgrounds, to the other, which is actually really nice because this place is huge.
Yeah. Milwaukee definitely is it covers a lot of lakefront geography here, so it is larger, especially compared to a lot of the other festivals. But the great thing though is that each festival, no matter where you're going, those are quite has their own kind of identity. So whether it's Milwaukee or Dublin or Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, or any of the other, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, they all have their own identity. But Milwaukee is kind of known as just massive.
Yeah, it is. It's huge. I mean, you've got a cultural area over here, and it's got The Quail Talk, which is over this way behind us, where you can learn some Irish dancing, or they have a little bit of language stuff in there. I think it's Irish Gaelic speakers welcome, and just a lot of Irish culture over there. You've got the Irish language area here. Behind us, there's Gaelic sports going on. There were throw races earlier. There's curling over on the other side of the festival grounds. And then they've got, I don't know, probably 17 stages filled with music and things like that. So it's absolutely massive. And then all the food throughout, it's like they change the name every time. And so they all have these Irish food names. And so you're getting, all your great, your Irish food,
I really love the patio dub, or the
patio dub.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, sweet, we have a guest. Yay!
Come on in. You want to sit down?
Have a seat.
Sure.
Hey.
How's it going?
Hey. Who are you?
I'm Jeff Cusack with Milwaukee Irish Summer School and
Oh,
School
hey,
Music.
I'm glad to meet you over.
Yeah, we're happy to be part of this.
We actually stopped into the tent over this morning and learned a little bit about the summer school. So can you tell us about the Irish Fest Summer School?
The summer school takes place the week before Milwaukee Irish Fest. Having it recently at Milwaukee School of Engineering in downtown Milwaukee. We kind of had this realization 7 years ago that we have all these great programs in Milwaukee. Why don't we get them together and have some of them teach classes? So we have master level music classes and beginning level music classes, Irish language classes, Irish culture, Irish dance, kind of you name it.
I heard there was like some knitting and just like craft. It's like not only music, but it's the craft and the culture, and there was Irish language in there as well.
Absolutely, everything Irish. So Irish crafts. Try to revive a children's program next year for young children to get involved in music and Irish culture. So yeah, it's a great way to learn anything about Irish culture, music, language.
Instructors are you having to?
We have a lot of local teachers that are great. Irish music scene in Milwaukee that teach a lot of beginner classes. And then we bring in master level musicians. Like this year we had all the last few bands for pre-teaching classes. So Scott Owen banjo, and Ellison Ray to do Spanish workshop on Friday morning. So we've had Amy Larry from all Suzuki.
What?
Suzuki.
What is the
Suzuki? Oh, the Suzuki is.
I've not heard of a bazooki.
Yeah, it's a very safe instrument. It was originally a Greek instrument. It's a deeper, lower octave version of the mandolin that Irish musicians brought back from Greece actually in the 60s and started using as instruments from Irish music. So, actually, we have two of probably the world's best known Irish musicians speaking in India, like money. Playing in. It's called Ted.
All right.
And Donna was also playing with Todd Cardi, a great player, and was also here to do some school on stage as well. Yeah.
And so, what is the price range on? It runs the whole week.
It runs,
right?
yeah, we have full day classes on begin Monday evening, and then we have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday classes. Those kind of range in price from around $20 for beginning classes up to $150 for advanced classes.
So really affordable for a week's worth of class. And are those running? I mean, are you in there all day? Or
You can if you want to. Yeah, most classes per day run about 2 hours. So per instructor, it's 6 hours. On instructors. And Friday morning we have special needs sampler and succeed workshop classes that last between 90 minutes and 2 hours. Those are very affordable, $25, $50. It's a good way to get your feet wet and see if you want to learn, say, Irish music or Mauro, or take a musical class or dance class.
And is there a website people can go to find out more about that?
There is. You can go to irishfest.com and we have a link right to some information there as well. We also have Irish Festival music that happens year round in Milwaukee.
Which, is a really good reason to move to Milwaukee.
It's a great reason to move to Milwaukee. Beautiful place.
It is. It's a lovely place. And I like that the festival grounds are right here off the lake, which gives it little cooling.
Yeah, there's a little bit of breeze today, which is nice. It's been, I've experienced warm Irish.
I couldn't have a little warmer.
Yeah, it's actually comfortable compared to something. It's very nice.
Excellent. Well, thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate you coming by and sharing that information.
Yeah, if anybody has any questions, they can email info@irishfest.com. We'll get back to them.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yay, that was fun. We need more people.
I was going to ask,
Isn't there somebody?
like, Corey knows about the weather, about previous Irish Fest and the weather. There's been extremes.
There has. I mean, we had it where it's sweltering hot, it was awful. And then there was one year, it was the most unbelievable torrential rain for all but like Thursday and part of Friday evening. So when you come, it's you're in the Midwest, so you can have a little bit of anything at any time. So oh, we have another guest. Come on over.
No.
No.
It's the three of us.
Yeah, we're the hosts. So.
More the better. I can't have a taste, so you can text. We're live, so but you can text. We'll let you.
Say hello.
Hi, everybody. Hello from Ireland. So this is Marie. And I met Marie last year because you were with Shannon Heritage, which owns the absolutely fabulous Bunratty Castle, and Craig and Owen, the living Irish history guys.
And my new favorite, King John's Castle.
Yes, it's amazing. I haven't been yet since it's been redone. Have you been?
It's just amazing. Yeah, we put in a whole new development there. It's a whole new reinterpretation of King John and the history of King John associated with Limerick. And it's a castle that was built in 1210. And I don't know if you know about who King John is. John was the brother of Richard Lynard. Richard Lynard is very popular. John, who was his brother, was a nasty brother, and nobody liked him. And he was so nasty, his father didn't give him much land, so he kept on demanding land, and he then gave him territory in Ireland, and he gave him the title of Lord of Ireland. So he certainly wasn't very nice to the Irish. But you know, we're grateful to him because he built an enormous castle in Limerick.
It is a beautiful castle.
It's a beautiful castle, and when you drive into Limerick, it's the first thing you see. So it really dominates the skyline, and it sits, on the edge of the River Shannon. You have a tremendous view over the River Shannon, and also the whole of the big city. And we're really proud of the interpretation. It's done in a mix of various fields. Because you have really high-tech technologies, the kids love it, and you have discovery tours, you have games that you can play, interactive games. You can try on loads of costumes, amazing medieval costumes. And there are so many games, even the cannonball games that everybody loves, the adults, the children, everybody. And then you're working into that, you come down into the pre-Norman house, they actually predate the castle, because the castle has several layers of archaeology. And we've had to protect that archaeology. So we built a really lightweight building under that to protect it, so that nobody can walk and damage the ruins there. And then you walk out into the courtyard, and in the courtyard you have the medieval great hall. And outside of the courtyard, also these amazing towers, you can climb into the towers, you have tremendous view all over the city.
Yeah, I know we went up to the towers because there's a walkway between the two of them, and there's a view from there.
There's a new tower that opens. You
gotta
get back. Yeah. And if you watch the multimedia presentation, you feel like Limerick is like the center of the universe at different points in history. And that's, I think, the interpretation that really kind of sets it up in a really exciting way. Because, Limerick sometimes gets kind of overlooked.
Yeah. It has a bad reputation.
Yeah, but it's a really exciting city. It's a young, vibrant city. The shopping is amazing. And it feels like a US city, an American city, because it's in blocks. And I love that because I go to other towns and I get lost. And they're built in a circle, and I'm there like, I can't find my way around it. But in Limerick, you know exactly where you are because it's built in squares.
And Limerick is the city of culture this year in Ireland, and so there's a lot going on.
There's so much going on. So if you haven't bought your ticket for Ireland, get out there right now and buy it, because there's so much fun going on, especially flying Shannon, visit Bunratty, you've been to Bunratty,
Love Bunratty.
and it's just amazing. You know, we've got medieval castles of the 14th century, we've got 19th century folk art, it's fantastic for children. There's so much to do there. You can spend a whole afternoon. You know, so pretty soon we're going to have our good friend Morris who runs Dirty Nelly, which is the best pub in Ireland, and that's right next to the Rally Castle. It's just a great place, great fun, great crack, great music, great everything, and I just can't recommend it. There's so much to do in our area.
There really is. There really is. And I always tell people with families, you know, Bunratty is great for your entire family. If your kids are really young, make it a morning activity. But if they're older, you know, plan to go in an afternoon and then stay for the traditional Irish night. If the kids are a bit younger, or if they're teenagers and can actually enjoy it, stay for the medieval night.
Because the medieval banquet jubilee is going on 51 years this year. So it's a real success story. And it's great fun. We operate 2 cities. The first sitting's at 5:30, so it's if you have your young kids, you go then, and then we do it 4 to 5. But it's great, you know, we elect the queen of every banquet there, and we have a ball, and we throw something like 4 in the young.
Have you been to the banquet?
I have been to the banquet.
Have you been to the banquet?
Oh, yeah.
Who lives in Limerick?
I went to the banquet. I went to the banquet my very first year. Super mad.
The food is pretty good at the banquet too. I was surprised. I was expecting like something not as great, and I was.
But you
I was
have
pretty
to eat
pleased.
with your fingers.
That's-
Fingers in the
that's-
knife.
that's-
Yeah, you can. Because if you're in the know, like pouring, you can have to. So it's
I'm not prissy that way. I will eat my hands.
and it's all the wine you can drink, so it's great value. Everything will be
Or I'm just so confused. My husband's making hand signals now.
No,
and I can't.
Christmas cards.
For me?
No, yes.
Oh, such detail. Is there anything going on, new going on? I know Shannon Heritage is involved in Malachi Castle. Have there been some changes going on over there?
the great thing about Malachi Castle is they're so good at developing new activities. So every single week, every month, there's new activities all the time. It's very much family. So a lot of families go and you have a boat there as well. Another place that you can spend a whole day. And it's a guided tour, which is great.
Malahide is on the other side of the country.
That's right.
So Shannon Heritage managing Malahide. How did that come about?
We're just we're dominating the whole country. We're taking over. You know, I mean, we have a really good history of operating Pittsburgh and you know, Malahide, we're looking for someone to look after the operation there, and we just really fit in the bill. And since we've taken it over, the numbers have increased hugely there. So we're really pleased about it. And it really gives us, you know, an edge in Dublin as well, and it's good for us to get to know what it is. Because we're all trying to get to the place as well.
Right. Well, and with so many people flying into Dublin, I mean, as much as I love Shannon Airport, and we get to fly into it this year, but I mean, the fact is that the majority of visitors do come to Dublin. So to get them to know your name while they're there, and then
It's very good branding. It really helps us to very well. And good for travelers. Yeah, we're into all the marketing too.
I'm kind of curious about the types of people. You're at Milwaukee Irish Fest. What's Irish Fest like for you, and what is the crowd like, and what's going on with that?
This is my very first one, and I've heard a lot about it. A lot of my friends, actually 20 people there. Yeah, 20 people. Now, we're spread all over the place. There's a number of us down in the destination area, and some over in the culture area. Donna's doing some cooking over in the kitchen, some baking, so that's really nice. We go there, there's some stoves and some nice delicious food. And so there's quite a lot of us. It's been my first time. I just bowled over because I didn't know what to expect. Because, you know, sometimes you think it might be a little bit, you know, strange and delicious. It's not. Everybody's gone here. If you haven't been to Ireland and you're interested in getting some information and learning about Ireland, they have been in Ireland. They're just mind of information. They don't just as much as I do, probably more about some parts of Ireland. So, and I just feel, gosh, they're very goodwill and very feeling. And it's a real family event. It's just so, I just want you to be really proud of yourself. It's amazing.
It's my first year, and I've been there.
and you know, it's very interesting. Everybody's saying, you know,
Players really involved in it. Are you involved in any of that, or can you talk about what's happening with that?
well, my colleagues were saying we operate a little special section as well. So it's the micro business. So there you learn a lot about the history behind the significance, like, as you know, this is a celebration this year, 1,000 years of right word. And it's wonderful to see. I just talked to a really nice gentleman who's studied a lot about Irish history, and I mean, we're coming up to it, you know, a lot of story about our own history. So, and it's not that thing in Ireland, you know, so you just love history, right? So, it's a good year. How do you do
There's great stuff out of it. There's a lot of either of you two, is there anyone, some of the people that you met who maybe were just interesting that you wouldn't have met outside of chess?
Oh, goodness. Well, you know, we've been, you know, you guys are both kind of stuck in tents. So we've been able to walk over. And, you know, it's not that often that you actually come face to face with the band. And so we've had a chance to, you know, just wandering around. You don't notice them because they don't look like they do on stage. They don't have on their you know, stage attire. So, but if you look really closely, you'll recognize some of the bands wandering around, and it's great to talk to them, you know, out of their "I'm the band." So that's been a lot of fun for us. And then again, you know, I just said it's such a great family festival. So, and the girls, I mean, we were at it's right across from you, the Wool from Adele.
She's from up in
So, you know, we spent, I don't know, 45 minutes in there. And, you know, the girls are trying on everything, and she's fawning over them. And Doug was talking with Matthew, right? William. With William. And they had a conversation about technology and stuff. Who knows? And so just the conversations that you have that just come out of absolutely nowhere have just been fabulous.
Anybody surprised you or unexpected meet up?
Oh yeah, there's two kind of sides to it. There's like the Americans who come up and they're speaking full conversation in Irish. And then the other side of it is like the whole Irish thing. So we landed in Chicago, and the bus was invited to bring us to the festival. And there was like 3 Irish speakers, like 2 English speakers, Sharon Shannon, that I got to say,
Here we are on the bus.
And up we go. So it's been a real mix. I think what makes the biggest difference is like your speaking stories. Like people, they want to share with you your backgrounds, their grandparents, like tough stories that they would have gone through, the grandparents maybe so many years ago, and even feeling the emotions.
And it's being here, I mean, you get to meet a lot of Americans who come to Ireland. Has that, being at this festival, giving you any insight into people maybe haven't gotten over yet, or have you got changed in your attitudes about Irish Americans?
Oh, the Irish Americans, rabbit.
Yeah, the Irish Americans. I mean, you know the expression, more Irish than American. That's the airport. And since I come here now, I pick up Irish, right? Like, for example, like, we pick up Irish, and it really brings that home to me. And like, sometimes at home in Ireland, I don't feel that. I really feel weird. Coming to an event like this, it's really good. That's really so mad. Our history, our culture, our music, talent that's in Ireland, and I love seeing it throughout the States as well. And what it really shows me as well is when Irish people travel, it's fine. It's really, really fine. And the camaraderie as well between the Irish Americans and the Americans. And they've really, I think, sold Ireland to one another. They've really brought that connection. And even for people who have no Irish blood at all, people want to have a Irish blood. And I've seen so many wonderful T-shirts around the place with lovely slogans. And it's like, people are very desired to be Irish. People can be Irish. Everyone can be Irish. It's just that to
You know, it's funny because when I'm in Ireland, sometimes online, sometimes Irish people really take offense when Americans say, "Oh, I'm Irish." They don't really understand the context. That we're not saying we're not American. We're saying I'm Irish, I'm Polish, I'm German, and I'm glad to hear you say that because it does mean something different to someone who has moved left.
What really comes across in that is that even though you are not first generation Irish, say it was your father, your grandmother, your great grandfather, that kind of pride in Irish. And as you said, you talked a little bit about the theme. There was a theme where people did leave Ireland, like 300 during the famine. Like they were tough reasons. Like people have thrived, and it's wonderful to come to a country like America to be affected to go ahead and do so many opportunities. And I mean, even looking at the testimony of the English, I mean, I've never ever seen anything like it. And I just think, God, we wouldn't be able to move it. It's just amazing. They cover so much ground. And it's just,
we don't have Garth Brooks here though, just like
I know. Oh God. We might have to get practice for you. Yeah.
There's a whole backstory on Garth Brooks in Dublin.
Exactly.
For anybody who doesn't know, sorry.
I know. But it's that whole sense of pride. And you can, since coming here, I can really, really feel it and understand that. It doesn't matter if you don't have any Irish blood or you have the smallest bit of Irish blood. It's just that whole connection with love. And through the music, through the singing, through the camaraderie. That's what's really wonderful. It brings people together. It's a celebration of joy, unity, and it brings the world closer together.
Yeah, and I don't know if it does agree with you, but it also makes me hungry to go to some of the other Irish festivals around the United States and Canada, and elsewhere in the world as well. The energy's everywhere. It really is.
Earlier this year I was in Toronto, and there is a huge Irish contingent in Toronto, and they're particularly from the north of Ireland, with their roots, the northern Irish immigrated quite a lot to Canada. And it was wonderful to hear that because, I'm from, the south and I'm from the west of Ireland. And, it's just wonderful to hear those stories, people from the north, their connection. And we're one country, and that's what's great about it. It's Emerald Isle. That's the best thing about it.
Well, what are some of the things that people are taking away from the Irish area? I'm kind of curious, what are they doing?
What we can try to tell people is because we come across some people who say, "Oh, a new language, we can't do that. That's too tough." So what I really try to say is, just take one little bite of Irish, right, and just start with that. And burning with the tents where there's Irish language books being sold by Conor na Gaeilge. It's just great seeing all these books being sold in Irish language, So if only they maybe take a book or a CD or something to their grandkids or to their kids or to study for themselves, they're spreading that culture outside this. And I guess the Milwaukee Irish Festival lives longer than a single weekend.
Well, and the Milwaukee Irish Fest, I think, has the largest Irish language area that I've seen at a festival, which is really impressive. Because you have the books and you have the instructors, and I mean, it's a huge area.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like, I'm very proud of the Americans who come over and even they're Irish. There's a certain stigma in Ireland with Irish language, which they didn't inherit that. So they just had the love for their Irish heritage. They just went and studied hard, and over the years were able to learn it. Whereas in Ireland, we're a bit shy or a bit, I don't know.
About speaking our own language. In a way, that's sad. And like you said, the Americans don't have any of those hang-ups. They just love using or they love using whatever smattering of Gaelic or Irish that they have. I think we've been so crazy. What I love about the Irish language is that it's just such a spiritual language. And when you reach a person in Irish, you say, "Dear may God be with you." So your wishes bless you. And it's all about your wishes, your good wishes for the other person. And when you say "You're a mother," you say, "May God be with you." So it's not just thank you, thank you. There's so much behind for it. And I think, in a way, that should help people to So that's what helps me learn the language. Because that definition of why are these words used, and it's a very flowery and it's full of particulars. And you know, you need so many more words that, you know, to speak, say, a phrase in English. You need a lot more words in Irish. And I find Irish sounds all the time. And it's sayings like, we go to the council fair, which is a pub here in Milwaukee, it's very close to everything. And all of the pub is fabulous. So the channels, the Irish word for an old saying. And these old sayings were passed down to us by Ireland, and they're full of wisdom. And that's what I love about the Irish language, it's full of wisdom. And I'm not knocking the English language, but those idioms, wisdom, are things that we pass on to our children, and we pass them on in English, but when you say them in Irish, they mean so much more. It's like there's one related to home, and there's no fireplace like your own fire. You know, there's no place like home. Or, you know, there's so many that we do.
Yeah, anti Napoleon means the people who are not strong, that smart, funny.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's just a bit of Irish ingenuity.
Exactly. You know, like, the wisdom of the Irish, the smart. And there's so many. When you read it, really look into the definition of it, it gives you a view where, you know, a scope into how you think, you know, and the thought process of the Irish. And when the Irish get together anywhere in the world, there's that immediate connection of how we think, the way we think. We're so funny and we're hilarious and we're a bit cracked meaning mad, you know. But crack is the Irish word for we all just say, we call something, we say you're cracked and you're afraid, you know. So, there's so much you can say about the Irish language.
This is a very cracked group.
And I love seeing everybody come along with all their shamrocks, their caps, their t-shirts, and everything. I mean, it's such a beauty what they come back to.
A lot of GA shirts.
It's lovely to see the hurling, and everything to do with our culture. You know, there's more there.
The festivals a lot of them have started getting really good at starting to get people kind of define their county or that type of thing versus just general Irish. So that as you start getting more and more specific, people's pride even builds up even more. And a lot of the festivals, I think, are celebrating that.
Corey, do you come here to the Italian festival?
It's interesting. I've been to like German Fest, Polish Fest, Asian Moon, which is no longer a couple of months. They're all very different. This one is really large compared to some of the others. It's had a lot more family activities, and this one uses the entire park. There's a lot of them only. The park grounds were built more for a large music festival that they do every year, several days long. So this festival, you know, has grown to fill the entire space. So it's definitely. It really, I think what happens is the area is developed here because like they've really tried to develop getting more people from Ireland building or something. Before you saw a lot less of it, and now there's really a big effort to get counties involved, to get artisans involved.
Because, you know, we're bringing over the crowd. It would be lovely to see something like that. Things that kind of died out in Ireland. So when you see a thatched roof in Ireland, like how makes a lot of Americans remark on our roofs with like thousands long. The whole country is full of these stripes stone walls. And that's a craft. The stone masonry in Ireland is very, very small. And, you know, there's wonderful. And then like baking and open fire, just traditional. You can see that actually opens door to the old days.
I'm glad to see they're starting to add some more because it's an interesting
and people are really interested in the red and brown bread. That's McDonald's picture. You know, very classic. It's great. Like, I think it is. And you know, it's showing us the Irish we should be
came out, it makes a big difference. If it was Jody and I sitting here talking, the perspective would be very, very different. And I think having you two kind of get your impressions of it, it's really nice for us.
It is because, we're used to the Irish festivals in the States. I've been to festivals in Ireland, and I don't think I've been to one that's because they're more, county festivals and area festivals when you get over there. So, I mean, this brought people
That's something that the volunteer corps at this festival is really deep. I mean, they really have a huge number. I know somebody who comes from Arizona every year to help with bird races, and that's their job. Every year now they sign up, they come down, and what they love about it is they get here, and suddenly they make all these new friends. So I who used to live in Milwaukee, like they're introducing me to people who live here and I never knew them. So they're like, oh, you don't know Jane? Oh, Jane's good. It's almost embarrassing. And they're like, you really need to know this person. So I think that's really thing that happened. It was a real great camaraderie. So.
It's Milwaukee on the map for us. Because I feel like I have to be here for vacation. I want to come over for a full holiday. Obviously, I really feel like you have a great holiday here and attach it to the fest. And stay another week or something.
Yeah.
I love to do that. It really was.
It's a great time of year to do it.
Even for me, it's hot.
Well,
Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it.
so good. Thanks for everybody who's watching too.
Yeah, and I know there's somebody over there that you guys have met, but I haven't yet.
She chat.
I think
She's still there?
in the green
It
tea.
looks like she's kind of intense conversation.
It's the idea you're fine, so I didn't actually get back to my
So you weren't able to leave over.
Yeah, I texted you today. I can't, unfortunately, I can't bring it because my phone isn't working.
Yeah.
Just for some reason, my phone doesn't work here. Just to text.
We're literally having one more guest, I think.
Maybe one. If we can get her out of her deep conversation.
Yeah.
Well, I really think we can try to get her work.
You can. We'll see if we can keep it going that long. Right.
Awesome.
If it is busy. Okay.
Great.
All right. Yeah. Then. Okay, guys. We'll try to keep it going. How's the video there on the phone going?
How to restart it.
Oh no.
30 minutes of shutdown.
Well, fortunately, it says it's broadcasting live.
It says we are
And look,
broadcasting
there's even
live.
volume lines.
And that's good. Because I'm really not sure what this one's doing because it's so far away from everything. So. We're broadcasting with our people.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
All right.
Do you want to have a seat with us?
We're just doing some live interview broadcasting. I'm the one who's
Yeah, you want
Wait, have a seat.
Sit down. Sit down. We want to
Have a
talk to
seat.
you. Tell us about the poetry contest.
Poetry contest. I won the Don Goodwin poetry contest. They asked for poems that had an Irish heritage theme. So I sent in a poem about my grandfather's travels to America, and I won.
Congratulations.
And what's your name?
My name's Ann Dowie. I'm here from the Bronx, New York.
I told you people come from everywhere.
Is this your first time here?
My first time, I think
This is Milwaukee, right?
I've been
Yeah,
to
I think
many,
so.
I've been to many exotic places, but this is my first trip to Milwaukee.
Give us some of your impressions then. Have you been to other Irish festivals?
Actually, I went to Yonkers Irish Festival and the Belmont Irish Festival.
Okay. So would you recommend people take those in if they're in the area?
I would, but also I'm so impressed that the Milwaukee Irish Festival is the largest Irish fest in the world.
And now that you're here, do you believe it?
I do believe it. And I can't wait to see Black 47. They're from the Bronx. I'm from the Bronx. I'm from Milwaukee. I'm excited about it.
So you came all this way to see someone from home.
I was so impressed. I was really honored and humbled to be chosen for the program.
Are you able to recite a line or part of your poem?
Yes, I think the poem is about a veteran story, a trip to America, and a trip back to Ireland. The name of the poem is and it goes, Grandpa Tom sold his kid to buy a ticket to Ireland. I'm sorry, I just had some sangria.
It was Irish sangria. You're
Well,
fine.
it's live, but go ahead.
You're good.
Grandpa Tommy sold his kids rights to that. Mom tells the story when my bottom shoulders touch my squares. Hail Mary, full of grace, a good kiss, and she's off to tucking the her lilac scent fingers on my nose. Alone I drift to a faraway pier. Frantic shipborne blows. Boy hugs his pet one last time. Scary man dangles gold coins. Then it on with the transitions to outside the Michael farmhouse. Kevin and Sean trail a clock of just like cousins in the door. Laughter filters through lace curtains as Joe and I toast with our Shanta. In this moment, all my spirits, in this moment, I believe how it was born. I tell this story. 80-year-old cousin James sips whiskey.
About the voice.
Sips whiskey.
A loud voice. I'm impressed you got it all up here.
Feels good here tilted toward my words. Then suddenly stuns us with a loud laugh. Must have been some pig to have made the passage. In second grade, Sean draws me a plain blue, holding a pink cake beside a big red bow. Tears the size of apples flow to his feet. No talk of the hardships. Just a peace tale passed down from generation to generation. It's our story.
That's really, that is the Irish and Irish American story.
Yeah.
You've really taken it full circle.
Well, thank you. I'm so excited to be chosen. I don't know how many entries there are.
It doesn't matter. You're top of the heap no matter how many there are. So.
There's something like
Yeah.
The Irish in America. The Irish in America. It's an incredible combination. Yeah, it really is.
Yeah. What county is
Okay. Draconian.
And up until quite recently, they still
So you got to check everything out and see that. It is one of those things if everybody gets to the opportunity to go back, even if they don't know, you're very fortunate to be able to actually have a place to go to. But just going back.
You've had a lot to drink out here. You're so high tech in Ireland. I love it. Got a beer fan.
Well, thank you very much for stopping. Right.
Thank you. Okay, take care.
We got nice. Oh, let's see. Chips still.
She got the woman in the green with the white shirt. Yeah.
kind of hanging out with us.
It is fun.
We are in a nice high traffic area, almost too high traffic. I hope we can be heard over all this. So, I think so then. So we're.
Did I have done get the right person?
You did,
Okay,
but
good.
I think she might be shy, so we're okay. Hey there. Do you want to come talk about your Irish Fest experience?
We'll put you in the middle.
Come on in, have a seat.
We're doing this is kind of a little live broadcast meetup. Okay. So obviously you know Corey. I do. It was our first stop yesterday, as a matter. And you know, I did not buy. I picked up the little pin with the thatch cottage on it, and then I put it down. And I shouldn't have put it down because the next person that picked it up bought it. Yeah, it is the one that says sold, but it's lovely. Lovely. What did you buy? I actually got a gift from my family here. Every year for Irish Fest. Last year she and we bought a gift for my husband's birthday. So Andy Kelly's turn this year. Okay, we cannot tell you what she bought.
But it's really good. What are some of the favorite things that you do? Yeah, which is a particular one that you follow?
Well, I don't really follow them, but today I really enjoyed the one that was Milwaukee. I've never heard of them.
Oh, good.
There are so many bands here. I mean, trying to decide, like at 10 o'clock tonight, on the Liney stage is the Red Hot Chili Peppers. And then you have Yellow Storm at the same time at the Miller stage, and then you have V-Banjo Free at the same time at the Park whatever stage. And so it's like, how do you choose? Do that. But,
And
yeah.
you're a regular Irish festival.
Yeah.
Where do you live?
We live in Milwaukee.
Okay, outside of Milwaukee. So this is the tradition.
Try to be able to try it out. Yeah, absolutely loved it. And now we don't need the annual visit, but
Always perfectly timed.
yeah.
So,
Always following your website and but she told me where we would find. Yeah.
She said GPS coordinate.
Thanks so much. Thank you for coming in. Yeah. She's still gonna say.
I think she's shy. So
Okay.
we won't make anyone do anything that
And I'm not sure. I know that the destinations booth is way. I mean, seriously, it's like halfway across. So
tell us a little about when you went to the destinations booth. Did you learn anything new?
I did, and actually, I wish I had the paperwork. There is a new attraction going in Northern Ireland, not far from Belfast, and it's along an old. I'm trying to even think what it used to be. There was a path there, and it's actually on the edge of and built into the cliffs near Belfast, and they're completely restructuring it to make it safe. So it's going to be a great alternative for families whose children are just not going to be able to go across the Carrick rope bridge.
Okay.
But it's going to give you that same, over the water adventure type feel, and that's going to open next March.
Okay.
And I will go into the notes on this in YouTube and put down the information because it's in a bag in the car. But I was really excited to see that. And then there's, obviously the Wild Atlantic Way is a big thing right now. So, Galway's here, Clare's here, Limerick is here, Leitrim, which has, 2 kilometers of coastline. 2 kilometers, they're here.
They're just trying to hook people to get to see the rest of lovely Leitrim.
Two little villages right along the coastline. So there's really a big focus on the Wild Atlantic Way this year. But everybody over there was so nice to talk to. Really, really, they love their area. They love sharing their area, and just full of information and ready to share it. So that was great.
Good. I'm trying to think of other hot topics that we can.
I know we're hoping Dirty Nellies, the owner of Dirty Nellies, will come, but they're so far on the other side. Marie went to get him, hoping that they could get here, but whether or not it will happen.
We can talk about though.
There is.
Trying to think of. The tug of war. It's interesting that the tug of war is right behind us because this summer Liam's cousin comes to Liam and I kind of in an urgent state. They're trying to get a grant because tug of war actually is there are clubs in Ireland that
big sport. It was kind of
it's one of those kind of underground sports, So he needed to get this grant. They had to have boarding passes. So we gave him copies of our boarding pass, and a couple other people from the Irish Fireside and a couple other blogs had sent theirs in to help them get funding. So thanks to anybody who might have done that. But it was really kind of funny, and because when I was here, because a lot of the other festivals will do more of the Highland Games, more Scottish things.
And you don't hear. I really didn't know that tug of war was a big sport in Ireland until this year. And then you see they have the group back there, and I'm not kidding. The boots that they wear have bases on them that are like this, and they're heavy. They remind you of like the boots that you saw when Kiss was big in the 70s. I'm not kidding, because they go halfway up their leg, and they have a base like this, and they're heavy, and they go bump, 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 bump. But it's crazy to watch. I mean, you just watch, and they're digging in, and the ground's getting torn up, so then they're sliding all over.
And now, because the hurling's way on the opposite end that we're at, I haven't been able to see any of the matches there. But.
And we haven't either. We did. There was a small hurling demonstration. It's almost all the way over there, where they let you actually get hands-on and try to hurley and hit the ball.
Take your girls to the Celtic Canines area?
Yes, we did.
Tell me about that.
Had to see the dogs. So the Celtic Canines area, you've got your Irish-based dogs, and let's see, there were some the Irish Wolfhounds, obviously, the Irish Setters, again, the Kerry Blue Terrier, and there were some spotted setters and a few other things, but so they're running them through the agility course, and you can get up there and pet the dogs and play with the dogs. So that's really nice. I didn't realize there were quite so many dog breeds that came out of Ireland.
And it's a fun area even when they're not doing the little activities because the dogs are being groomed.
Yes, and they're just laying there. There was one, oh my goodness. So this Irish setter, he's 7 years old, and he's just laying in his kennel. His kennel's open, and his face is there, and he's got these hangdog eyes. And he just looks so sad, and I'm like, oh, he's sad. He's like, no. He's like, leave me alone. I've been working too hard today. And Brenda goes back and just sits down and starts loving on him. I'm like, okay, it's time to go. And she got up, and he followed her out. So love me some more.
Yeah, of course. Okay. Give him a little attention. They'll take it.
So, let's see. I don't see any other people waiting to talk to us, which is a shame. I'd hope we have more, but it's a busy festival and there's a lot going on. So is there anything you want to add before we sign off?
I think if anybody is coming to, say, Milwaukee Irish Fest or any of your other festivals, definitely try to support some of the cultural events that are going on, because that's the only way that they're going to be able to keep those areas going. A lot of the merchandise areas kind of feed themselves.
Right.
Those are
right.
So you really, if you're going, make sure you take time to go see, some of the maybe not main stage bands, go to some of the vendors or some of the crafts people, or taking courses. A lot of the other festivals too, and support your local festival as well. So you don't have to be at the world's largest. You can be at your very small Celtic festival.
It's big. I'm not even kidding. I wear a Fitbit, and yesterday the festival opened at 4. And we were here till about 11, and I think I got 13,000 steps on it yesterday.
What would be an average day for you?
I try to hit 10, but the 10,000 steps, I try to hit it, and that doesn't always happen. So somewhere between 7 and 9 is pretty average. But from 4 to 11, I got in that many steps. And today we're going to be here from noon until probably about 11. So wear your walking shoes, bring sunscreen, drink lots of water, because we've seen the little Gator ambulances doing a lot of work the last couple of days. So drink a lot of water and find some shade when you can.
Yeah, and if you're in Milwaukee, when in doubt, if you're feeling exhausted or overwhelmed, head towards the lake. It's shady and breezy,
Yep,
usually.
sit on the rocks, relax, because there's something going on everywhere, clear along the lakefront. The children's activities, the curl races. You're going to be near to music, so you're going to be able to hear music pretty much wherever you are. So you don't have to be right in front of the band.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
And next